Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 6th episode of our clone podcast. I'm Commander Fox, and what the hell do you think you're doing? Well, I just thought that since it's the Coruscant Guard special. Oh, so that's what you thought. Let's clarify two things here, Fox. I'm the one hosting this podcast, and you're just a co-host. Now go backstage before I kick you out. Jeez, calm down. Sorry for that. Welcome, viewers, to the 6th episode of our clone podcast. Today's episode will be dedicated to a Coruscant Guard, but I will also be accompanied by Commander Wolf. Glad to be here again. My first co-host today is Commander Thorn. What's up, boys? There he is. My favorite brother from Coruscant. Glad to be here. Next is Commander Fox. Yeah, that's right, it's me, with all the glory. Well, at least I understand why Captain Rex isn't here today. Yeah, after what happened last week, I wanted to keep those two apart. Fox really overstepped the mark. We can all agree on that. Fox, haven't you seen my donut? I left it in the fridge with the label Rex. You might have left it, but we are on Coruscant, in my jurisdiction. So, technically, the donut belonged to me. I ate it. What? Don't make a big deal out of it. Fox ended up with a broken nose. Karma. And lastly, Shock Trooper Jack. Hey, guys! Hi, Jack. Cody, who is this? Well, Jack. He supposedly serves under Commander Thayer. Supposedly. You don't know who he is either. Well, I'd like to have someone more famous here, but most of the Coruscant Guard currently has mandatory training to recognize separatist droids. If you see an unauthorized droid in an area where it clearly doesn't belong, what do? We'll show it the way to the main reactor. Gosh, how could you become a Senate Guard? Yeah, thanks for that, Fox. Let's move on to Smash or Pass with alien species. We'll rank 3 races from most to least smashable. Today, I have selected Verk, Weekvay, and Tusken. So, can we all agree that Tusken is undoubtedly the worst choice? Well, I don't know. When I look at Weequay, they give me quite the goosebumps. How do Tuskens look under the masks? You don't even want to know. Have you ever seen them? Once. And I have to say that Thorn is right about this. Tusken should be last. Okay, I'll go with the crowd. I agree with that. All right, so Tusken is 3rd, and what's the order from there? I mean, Weequay may not be anything special, but are they really worse than this dinosaur? I don't think so. Honestly, I would prefer Verk. How dare you contradict me, you wretched worm? Do you know who I am? I am Commander Fox, the Corp leader on Coruscant, and no shock trooper will oppose me. Do you understand me? I thought we were supposed to express our opinions here. Do you think anyone cares about your opinion, soldier? Leave him, Fox! I hold the highest rank here as a Marshal Commander. So, I order you to calm down. Fine. I would rather smash Verk. I agree. All right. I have been rooting for Verk all along anyway. That means the Verk is the ultimate smash. And we will move on to today's guest. What was that? Excuse me. Sorry. I was just rerouting circuits. I will fix something here and... Okay, it should work now. Thank you, Nova. That was Nova, our engineer. He takes care of the technical side of our podcast. Today's guest has such sharp cheekbones that most of his partners ended up in the hospital after kissing him. He owns a luxurious collection of speeders, and it is said that he keeps a Rancor in his basement. The governor of the Ariadu system, and the admiral of the Republic Navy. Wilhuff, Tarkin.
Greetings, clones.
Thank you for accepting our invitation.
Yes, thanks to your podcast, I can increase my reach and popularity among high-ranking officials on Coruscant. Oh, is it you, Commander Wolf?
Yes, Admiral. Do they know each other? Tarkin caught him naked in the trunk of his speeder. What? Yeah, we discussed it in the 4th episode of the podcast.
I didn't recognize you in your armor.
Well, it's been a while.
Yes, it is quite some time since I caught you naked in the trunk of my PL-90 luxury speeder.
You have a PL-90 at home.
Yes, the finest model ever released.
Wow, that's a nice car. I personally prefer the PL-70 model, but That's just my opinion. How dare you disagree with the Admiral? Stop pouring your ego on him, Fox.
What is your name, Trooper?
Jack.
Jack here has a good taste. I also have a few PL-70s in my collection.
Cool. You can afford that on a military salary.
I have control over extensive family wealth. Thanks to that, I can enjoy a lavish lifestyle. I can also indulge in vacations on exotic planets like Naboo or Canto Bight.
What about Alderaan?
God, I can't stand Alderaan. It's too much nature and too little civilization. If I could, I would wipe Alderaan from the surface of the galaxy.
Isn't that a crazy idea? That you could erase a planet like Alderaan with a single command?
If I get such an opportunity, I'll use it right away.
Yeah, nice joke.
I'm not joking.
What?
I'm also a fan of Lego.
Much like General Skywalker?
Indeed. And I also have an extensive Lego collection. I recently acquired several dozens of Coruscant Guard gunships. Oh, pardon me.
Admiral Tarkin.
What is it?
Sir, your Lego Coruscant Guard gunships have been stolen. All of them.
What? Find them, and find out who did this.
Why is it always two of us who get the worst jobs, Drifter? Don't ask me, Axis. Oh, General Skywalker. What are you doing here? General?
These sets will be mine.
Don't worry, Admiral. My men will catch the thief, and your valuable Lego will be returned to you. I cannot allow such an atrocity to happen to a man of your high rank and intelligence. Can you stop meat-riding Admiral Tarkin? Can you stop being a lower rank than me? Oh, wait. You can't. He is of higher rank. Technically, yes. But that doesn't mean you're better than me. What does, then? I would say your actions. Last month, I was on a diplomatic mission on Hosnian Prime, where I prevented an assassination attempt on Senator Orn Free Tau. And before that, I rescued a group of 8 senators trapped by Count Dooku. What about you? When was the last time you did something heroic? Last week. I stopped a great insurgency on level 35 in District 568. Wait, do you mean that bar fight in District 568? The one where about 8 people were involved? Who allowed you to speak, Jack? Ha 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 ha. Wow, that must have been a real uprising. Let me guess. It led to planet-wide riots. Well, since we intervened in time, it didn't. Ha ha. Yeah, sure. What was the last time you were on the off-world mission, by the way? Well, it is a long time. You haven't been on any since the beginning of the war, Fox. Maybe not. But that's because I'm so indispensable here. More like incompetent. That's not true. And how did your last and only off-world mission went? I handled it perfectly. You injured 29 civilians. We prevented riots. They just wanted autographs. They were dangerous. Yeah, sure. But even if they were, you didn't have to use lethal force. You were just lucky you didn't kill anyone. Why didn't you use stun, Fox? It's not my style. I use a no-stun policy whenever possible. That's going to be a problem someday, I agree.
I must say, however, that I enjoy being in the company of the Coruscant Guard. I appreciate your work far more than that of any clone.
For real. What about all those clones fighting on battlefields throughout the galaxy? You don't appreciate their work.
Well, they are good soldiers and an effective army. I have to admit that. However, it's one thing to charge onto the battlefield and shoot wildly, and it's another to maintain order and stability on the most populous planet in the galaxy. It's not an easy task either, and in my eyes, their work is more meaningful.
It's not our fault that we're sent to hostile planets like Mimban or Geonosis, while Fox gets to stay on comfortable Coruscant.
Maybe if you did as good a job as Commander Fox on Coruscant, there wouldn't be a need for you to fight on such battlefields.
Great. Now Tarkin is meat-riding Fox. You're too kind, Admiral. Only thanks to your and the Chancellor's leadership and support, we are the best.
Without your superior skills, it wouldn't be possible.
Are they buttering each other up right now? Yeah. Let them. I don't understand why there's such a need to measure who's better. Yeah, but Fox has a point here. The Coruscant Guard is the best clone unit there is. How so? It's simple. They entrusted us with the lives of the most powerful and influential people in the galaxy. Do you realize that without clone soldiers on the battlefield, the entire galaxy, including Coruscant, would have fallen into the hands of the Separatists? Yes, I realize that, and I respect every brother, whether they fight on the front lines or protect the people of Coruscant. But we have simply more important jobs. But we are more skilled than you. Maybe, but our training is very different from yours. You attack, we protect. You create controlled chaos. We control chaos. You incite conflict. We suppress it. We are two sides of the same coin. Well, fair enough. I still don't entirely agree with you, but I get your point. Can we at least agree that Fox is an over-arrogant prick? Oh, definitely. He's the worst. He's got a god complex or something. And with that, we will end today's episode. Did you like it? If yes, please give it a like or subscribe to this channel, where you can find new videos like this every single week. Goodbye, and as always, for the Republic.